This video and its contents are for adult collectors. Titans Return gave us a lot of fun new molds, one of which was a refresh on Dead End, a figure people said they were tired of, and that's Chromedome. He turns into your exact imaginings of a future car, so there's not a lot of fancy details or anything about him, but he has a nice color scheme. Brown and tan is not something you see on a lot of Transformers. He really looks like Pohatu from Bionicle. I love the recolored rims here, and mine specifically is the retro card version, so it has a little bit of differences from the original version. You can also store his weapons on the roof or on the side. Pretty fun, give him a little sidecar, and of course, as most Titans Return figures go, you can open up the roof and place Titan Masters there. I actually have both versions here, one with the Japanese faceplate and one with the IDW faceplate, so we're gonna take a look at both as we go on. The retro card one has a ton more paint on the Titan Master, whereas the original one is just a full red guy. Kind of boring, but it is what it is. For scaling, he actually sizes really well with other generation stuff, which is good because we haven't gotten these Titans Return characters or headmasters since, Titans Return. The transformation on Chromedome is nothing special. I mean, it's a redo of Dead End's engineering, which was the most generic carbot from Combiner Wars. The main difference here is there's no more head reveal, and that these panels that form the cockpit, I guess it's a car, but those panels go onto the back of the legs. It's still a open up the legs, fold down the legs, rotate at the waist, pull out the arms, flip out the wrists, and then fold down the backpack. All of these steps are pulled directly from Dead End's engineering, despite him not sharing any parts with Dead End. In fact, he actually shares parts with Brainstorm, which is very weird. Once you do all of that, you can give him his weapons and slap his headmaster on, and it's a perfectly serviceable Chromedome figure. If you like my channel's content, support it with a Patreon subscription or channel membership, links below. Thank you.
What are you doing here? Articulation on Chromedome is pretty good for a Titan's Return. He has a ball-jointed neck that is mainly thanks to the Titan Master, but it can emote pretty well and look side to side and tilt a little bit. Shoulders are ball-jointed. They rotate 180, go out slightly past 90. He has a bicep swivel. He has a 90 at the elbow. Waist swivel, which is pretty cool for Titans Return characters. A lot of my Titans Return stuff does not have the waist swivel. Legs are on ball joints. They go back, they go forward, they go out that far. Rotate at the thigh, very tight rotate at the thigh. A little bit past 90 at the knee. And then he has toe back and forth, but that's mainly for transformation. Small note, the headmaster, this blaster, and the hips, thighs, and knees are actually all shared with Brainstorm and Blur. Very weird. Just a weird little quirk about this mold, even though it's actually sharing engineering with the Combiner Wars Prowl Breakdown Dead End mold. So kind of interesting. Just something I noticed about that guy.
As I said earlier, mine is the retro card version. I'm going to be using the IDW head on here, and I really like it. The IDW head actually looks really cool and perfectly captures kind of the shadow play look for Chromedome here. I do like the Japanese head though. It is almost 1-to-1 with the anime, so that's kind of crazy to see on this body. But Chromedome looks good. I mean, it's clearly his shadow play look from the IDW thing, and it dressed up in these, toy accurate colors is kind of strange. You can also get this in anime accurate colors, and you can get it in IDW colors. So, pick your poison when it comes to Chromedome. I like this one, and it's also the cheapest one. I find a lot of people seem to like the retro card versions the best. And he can store his weapons on his shoulder, he can hold them, he just looks good in general. I think this is a nice looking Chromedome, and I think he's perfectly serviceable as like a definitive version of Chromedome. Do I wish we'll get another one that still keeps this Titan Master update? Yeah, I do want another one. But this guy's posability is really good, especially for a Titans Return character. And he's no slouch in the size department either. He's not a small deluxe. Here he is with Leader Scourge. He's perfectly average deluxe size. Here he is with Voyager Optimus, Legacy Animated B, his boyfriend Rewind, and channel mascot Laserfire. Channel mascot Shattershock. and Machine Wars hoist. Overall, I think Chromedome is a perfect representation of what Titans Return was, how it's remembered. There are a lot of really good molds, and it has a really fun line-wide gimmick with the headmasters. And Chromedome, as far as I know, was one of the earlier wave figures, and he looks spectacular. He features so many nice points of articulation, so many nice details, and he's not greebled to all get out. Like, he fits in with Modern Warfare Cybertron stuff, which I think is kind of crazy. It's a good looking figure, and I think that if you find the retro card version, which is the current one, at like Ross or whatever, for $8, it's a perfectly good Chromedome and one that's worth adding to your collection. I think all the retro card headmasters are, especially because it seems like we're not really getting new versions of these guys anytime soon. Although I would love another version of all 8 headmasters. I think it'd be incredible to get, legacy style ones. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. This has been Bot's Obsession.